I'm Lambridge Shop, but before I talk about that, I just want to share something that happened while I was welcoming people. A lady called Julie came in while you were all singing Amazing Grace, and she was in tears. And I thought she was someone to come and be in this conference, so I asked her to sign in, and here's the feedback form. She's like, oh no dear, I'm not going to sign in, and I don't want a feedback form, I just want to listen. And the song ended, and then she looked at me. She said, I am a total, absolute, never can change atheist. She says, I hate religion and I believe in nothing. And then I started talking about God's love and His Spirit infused in that song and all of your voices. And she was silenced by this. And we talked a bit longer, but she really didn't want to go into the whole religion thing. So, and I go on the streets a lot, so I know where I am with her, but she was so moved. And I think she did understand. She was silenced when I talked about God's love. And I said, that is what upholds all of us. You know, it's God's love. The world is dark, but it's God's love. Anyway, your singing drew her in. She was on the street walking by, and she came in tears. So I think that was an answer to prayer for our Lambridge Shop, because we have focused a lot on evangelism and, you know, the whole issue of it being a lost, you know, the world is lost. Most people aren't saved, and that was usually the focus. And anyway, she's an example. I was like, this is wonderful. But God's given me another message, and I'm going to be bold and step out. I am from America, so. I know Belinda, and so I heard about the vision long before it came about, and I thought, this is God. I just loved it. And the vision itself for CHOP seems to me to be an answer to the prayers of so many people, what to do in this city. Well, we have to pray. I mean, we have to pray. And I hope Belinda shares, but there were so many things that God did to bring this about, which are amazing. I hope you share that, Belinda. Anyway, so we started, and we had about 12 to start with, and I'm going to be honest, like most prayer meetings, it's dwindled over the months, and that doesn't bother me personally, but it isn't good enough. We need consistent, fervent, steadfast, continual, prevailing prayer. And thank you all for coming and for being committed to the CHOPs if you are, because you are God's answer. This is what this is all about, is establishing fervent, steadfast, prevailing prayer. If you want Satan out of your church, fervent, steadfast, prevailing prayer. If you want him out of your houses, if you want people saved, whatever it is, we need to be praying like this. Satan cannot triumph over prevailing prayer. He has no way of dealing with that. That's what we're about. That's what I feel our CHOP was about, even though the numbers dwindled and everything. That's what it's about. And we need people who are weepers and warriors, who are agonizing, who are contending, who are, you know, wrestling in prayer. And so I just want to encourage you. This is a message God has given me out of our CHOP. And I think the thing we need to be doing, which we are doing, is establishing an accumulated weight of prayer for our city. That's what this is about. That's why He's called us to do this. That's why I was so inspired by the vision. And so I just hope we carry on. And the lady's name was Julie, who came in, so if you think to pray for her, I just want to see her say